I need your total and undivided attention. This is an IKEA laundry basket. Have you ever been super obsessed with an idea that just rolls around in your brain all night? Today, we're finally coming out here and executing that idea. I've come out to Reedy Creek with my Gold Hog multi-sluice, my flat pack dog, and my pure breed laundry basket. Because I couldn't find the bottom of this little channel behind me and it was giving me some pretty nice flakes of gold. So today, we're gonna see if we can find the bottom. Why are you so cheeky? I came out test panning about 3 days ago, and this is the gold that I pulled out from this little channel, just in the surface gravels.
It's my gold now.
Cackles in stick cam. All that gold came out of the top layers of loose gravel, and I never found a false bottom. No clay, no bedrock. And it's filled with these massive boulders, which makes high banking here really difficult. So today I've brought out my basket to classify buckets of gravel, and we're just going to work layer by layer and see if we can't find a false bottom, whether that be clay or the actual bottom, bedrock, and see what the gold does. I reckon there's going to be some decent stuff here. Who is the best cartoon dog? Mr. Gadsby has good gold, apparently. Oh, damn.
Just off the surface.
Apparently Gadsby's beautiful pay streak was all in the surface and didn't last for very long. But hey, what, 2 buckets of good gold?
Yeah.
That's, I need that. They hold my pants up. Looking at the water flow thinking that does not look right, and I found out why. I filled my pump with non-liquids, trees and leaves, and probably a hermit crab.
Put it all in the leaf water.
Yeah.
The muddier the better.
Duct tape it shut.
Yeah.
See, even the fully incompetent get it wrong every so often. I just ran my 4th bucket of that overburdened gravel. And there's a little bit of gold in the box. So much of my prospecting is exactly like this. Experimenting, testing out ideas to see if they're correct or incorrect. Often you don't walk away with a whole bunch of gold, but you definitely walk away with a whole heap of new knowledge. What I'm trying to say is, be brave. Go out there and experiment and see what you can find in your own creeks. Because you never know. One day you'll do something dumb and kick over the big one. That's the good stuff. Look at that. Looks like a solid clay bottom to me. We might have found it. Ooh, got gold in the corners. Yeah, that layer might be good. Normally on Reedy Creek, if you're going to see good gold, you're going to see a lot of black sand. And this is not a lot of black sand. But we've got a good speck count. That's actually not bad. There's probably 20 pieces of gold there. There is 26 specks in there. The problem is that clay's knee deep, so I have a lot of dirt to move to get to it. I better get into it.
What did you just do, Chris?
But if I say what we just did, we're going to infect everyone.
Yeah, maybe not. It's probably best that you don't.
My boot scooting, baby, driving me crazy. It's in your head now. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, oh, here we go. No black sand, all gold. 10,000 ounces. don't know what bucket that is, but it's just gone down, and Gadsy forgot his scoop, so yep. Normally on Reedy Creek this mat would be chock full of black sand by now, and there's nothing. I can see gold. There's plenty of gold in these riffles, and it's just smattering all through it, but hardly any black sand. It is super nice to see we are still getting gold. We've got plenty up in here and plenty in this riffle here. That's bucket number whatever. And I really like panning out the bottom of the buckets, the last half scoop of dirt, just to see what comes out of them. That's not bad. Fernie, there's hope for this yet. Good to see you finally taking a chill pill. It's certainly not always the case, but quite often I find myself enjoying the process far more than the amount of gold that I think I'm going to find at the end of the day. There's okay gold at the bottom of that hole by the looks of it, but the system I'm using, I'm really enjoying that. Still no black sand, but we're starting to see some crunchy little pieces of gold. Yeah! Yeah! Alright! Not once in my entire... I got sun in my eyes. Not once in the entire time that I have prospected at Reedy Creek have I had that amount of gold with next to no black sand. You would get that amount of black sand in like one pan, as opposed to 6 or 7 buckets that I've run. This little deposit has turned out to be a very interesting spot.
Whoa, it's loaded. So loaded.
That's some real professional mat washing, Nonna.
You watch that, man.
I know you're used to getting ounces every session, but I still think this is pretty good for 4 little garden buckets. Yeah, for Reedy Creek, that's practically a nugget, that flake. Oh my word. 4 buckets for a .001. That's enough to buy a Freddy Frog.
Oh yeah, Freddy Frog.
Just keeps going down. Oh, that feels like it's going to break my shovel. I haven't done that in a while though. We're all done. There is a legitimate small pile of gold in my sluice box. The test pans were enough to get me interested in this spot. I don't know how much gold it's going to turn out to be now that we've done the work. But the fact that I haven't hit the false bottom, I haven't hit bedrock, I haven't hit nothing that's going to stop gold yet, says that this could be a good gold deposit if I can get deep enough. That's most of the blonde sands. We'll do the black sands at home. Let's have a sneak peek of the gold. This black sand is tin. It creates a lot of friction, and the gold on Reedy Creek is very flat. That means it doesn't like to sink. We have to clean this up at home to know how much gold we got in total. All I'm going to be able to show you now is if we actually got gold. We've got some nice flakes coming down here. There's gold in that dirt. There is gold in that dirt. Interesting. I have never seen this much gold come out of such little black sand from Reedy Creek. Normally we have this is everything under 30 mesh, and there's only a few teaspoons of black sand here. Normally there'd be like at least a pan's worth of black sand from a run that size. Yeah, fat boy brush today. A whole lot of people have been asking me whether I prefer the Miller table or the blue bowl. And having run both now, for my concentrates on Reedy Creek, Miller table, all day, every day. The blue bowl doesn't move them as well. There's definitely places that you could use a blue bowl just as effectively, but this is 10 times faster. Would you look at that? I even got most of the gold in the spoon. For Reedy Creek, they're actually pretty chunky flakes, and I've even left some black sand in there because it was so damn rare. I don't know how many times I said it in this video, but the amount of black sand that was in that concentrate for the size of the gold and the quantity, very disproportionate. At any rate, I'm hoping there is going to be half a gram there. That'd be a pretty good take from what was, I think, about 8 buckets worth of dirt. Oh, pretty close, 0.42. Because that gold is worth $33.99. Probably $34 if I had picked up all the little bits of gold that I dropped in the pan. I see you. At any rate, $33.99 is more than enough to keep my subscription to Manscrape. Until next time, please give your dog a big scratch behind the ears for me. Peace! And I'm out.